A couple of days ago, the state of Oregon slapped Camping World for $3.5 million. $3 million of those dollars are going to be returned to Oregon consumers, and I'm going to explain why in this short video and give you the dealership perspective and what the domino effect may be. Welcome to HBRV Lifestyle, the podcast. I am the host, the Honey Badger, here to give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business, as well as other things. Now, this is going to be a very short video. It's not going to be a very long episode. So let's get straight into it. So apparently, just like the majority of Camping Worlds and a lot of dealerships across the United States, they advertise a really low price. And when you walk in the door, they charge you prep fees and freight fees. Okay. Now, I've talked a lot about in this podcast and on the main channel that a prep fee is normal in the RV industry and that it is charged on every single deal. So let me explain that first because people get confused. There's two ways to charge prep. Number one, you could charge it separately like Camping World does. Let's use the Coleman 17B travel trailer as an example, because that's the one that's sold or advertised for what, $14,000, somewhere around there. So then you got a neighboring dealership that's advertising a travel trailer that's very similar to that Coleman for $15,000, $1,000 more. You walk into the dealer that advertises it for $15,000, they tell you they're not charging prep. Well, they are. It's just built into the selling price. So the manufacturers of RVs do not pay dealership service departments to get a vehicle ready for sale. Unlike the auto industry. So like GMC, General Motors, Ford, Hyundai, etc., pay a dealership service department to get a car ready for sale. The RV industry never has. Okay? That being said, dealerships are out of pocket for the batteries, the propane, etc. So some dealers play the game, lower their pricing, and try to upcharge you when you come into the dealership doors. Other dealers, the other 50% of dealers, have a higher advertised price because that price includes what it costs for them to prep the unit. For example, the dealership that I got started in this industry with, Giant RV in Southern California, does not charge their prep separately. But their prices are advertised higher than other dealerships in Southern California, but they also advertise that they don't charge junk fees. So the reality is prep is always going to be charged because the dealerships are out of pocket with the batteries, the propane, any parts like sewer hoses, freshwater hoses, the technician's time, they're out of pocket with that stuff. The manufacturer does not contribute to that. So the domino effect of this is you'll see a lot of dealerships across the United States raise their advertised pricing now. So instead of playing the game of lowering their price to get you in the door, they're just going to raise their prices. Now remember, a couple weeks ago, I stated that prices were going to go up. Now I didn't know that this was going to happen. I had no clue. But this will be one of the dominoes that raises advertised prices. So all of you guys are saying RV prices are falling. No, advertised prices are falling so they can upsell you when you come in the dealership lot. When a private party seller is selling it to you, there's no inspection fees or anything of that nature. But you don't know what you're getting. So it's two different worlds, right? Okay. Now, I also have said on this podcast and on this show that freight is a garbage fee that should have never been charged. 99% of dealerships have their RVs delivered by the factory to the dealership lot, because then the dealer and the transportation company are responsible for any damage and any problems to the coach. When they do DPU, dealer pickup, basically once it leaves the factory lot, the factory floor on a dealer pickup, then the dealer is fully responsible. So generally on an MSRP page, if you see that freight was charged, or on a sticker sheet that freight was charged, they shouldn't charge you freight again. Now, in some guy's defense, if they went and picked up the unit themselves, they should have the ability to put what the freight charge was on the sticker sheet as an addendum. Now, this might have a domino effect into the auto industry, because the auto industry for a lot of years has an addendum with market adjustments and products and things of that nature. Does this mean that the auto industry is no longer going to be able to charge over MSRP? Very interesting, right? Think about that for a second. With this slap of Camping World in Oregon, are all other 49 states going to follow? And is it not only going to affect what you can do as far as making money in the RV industry, but is it also going to affect the automobile, the boat, and the power sports industry as well? Let me know in the comments section what your thoughts are. Final thought. I saw the freight thing coming. I didn't see the PDI thing coming. I didn't think it'd be the state of Oregon. I thought it would be like New York or California that would initiate it. Shows you how liberal California really is, right? Anyway, bottom line is you're going to see RV dealerships across the United States begin to raise their prices because of this ruling. Now, it's not going to happen immediately, because I just got notification of this today, and I'm doing a video on it today. So there's a lot of people that haven't caught up to that news yet, because it's not in rvbusiness.com. By the way, small little thing. Notice it wasn't in rvbusiness.com. Propaganda. Anyway, until next time, remember, toolkit and sense of humor, folks.